Hello everyone and welcome to Inside the Hoop. Hi everyone, I'm Kim Christopherson and I'm here with my friend Deanna Lindley. How are you?
I'm good. Hello everyone.
As you may have noticed, we have an empty spot on the couch right now. Of course, our friend Ginger, she's actually in Chicago right now. She's at the H&H trade show representing Kimberbell. She and Joy are together. And, you know, although we miss her, we are still going to have a whole lot of fun today with our special guest. But we wanted to give her a little shout out from Chicago, and she sent us a video from the H&H trade show the day before it starts. So let's go ahead and take a look at what she's up to out there in Chicago.
Hey everyone, I'm here at the H&H trade show. So H&H is a new show to the United States and it includes all of the fiber arts. So this is a really cool show because it's all of like knitting and hand embroidery and crochet, beautiful yarns and ribbons and all kinds of fun stuff, as well as machine embroidery. And we're really excited to be here. So behind me, you can kind of see the booth. I'm gonna flip my camera around. Well, and I'm just actually gonna kind of show you because it's not giving me my camera. So look, here is our beautiful pumpkins and potions quilt. I can't wait for you guys to see all of these beautiful details. So stunning, right? And over here, Joy, Joy, what are you doing? What is this crazy?
This is the giant Kimberbell sign. It's 8 feet long.
Right.
As long as a surfboard.
Yeah, and they just shipped it to us, so we're really grateful. They brought it to us without even bending it, so that's really awesome. So anyway, you guys, here's some fun. Like our stabilizer, we're just getting all set up. You can see there's like crates on the floor and such a mess. But there's some fun things over there. Maybe you get a sneak peek of something. So anyway, you guys, we'll talk to you later. Have a really great show. Bye.
Oh my goodness, how fun. If you happen to be at the H&H trade show this weekend, be sure to pop into the Kimberbell booth and say hello to Ginger for us.
Oh, definitely, for sure. Give her a bad time. We're having so much fun out there without us, right?
Yes.
So for those of you who are at home, today's episode is actually a special one. We are going to be styling a brand new product called Kimberbell Mini Quilts. Yes, this is volume 2, July through December, and this is a brand new product. We're so thrilled about it. This is a 12 by 12 inch type of quilt, and you're going to learn so many fun and new techniques with each one. Perfect for decorating month to month. So should we go ahead and take a look at them first?
Yes.
And then we'll introduce our special guest. So I'm really excited about these mini quilts. This is, of course, is volume 2.
Yes.
July through December. So let's go ahead and start with the July one. There's actually 2 different versions of this one. Here's the USA version, as you can tell, but I love the 4 patches. I especially love that we use this leather here as part of the heart. Living the sweet life, and then look at those popsicles.
They're so darling.
So cute. And for those of you who can't really see it through, you know, the camera, what's going on there?
We got
Deanna?
some glitter.
Yeah.
Because what would the 4th of July be without glitter?
Absolutely. So there's some vinyl covering it, giving it a real sweet look. But there's another version for our friends in Canada.
Yes.
Here we go. So we haven't forgotten you. You've got a whole red and white version going on here, of course, with the maple leaf and then those darling red and white striped popsicles.
Yes,
So
but it doesn't
cute.
stop there.
Oh, no, 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 no. That is only July, but how about August? Let's take a look at that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, look at there.
How fun is that?
Yes, this one
love
just
that
screams
these are-
summer, doesn't it?
You know, 3-dimensional.
Yes, you've got the little tote bag with the pocket and the little striped towel sticking out of there, the swimsuit, and then come on, the
A
flamingo.
sparkly flamingo. You can't go wrong.
Yeah, that is something you got to have, the pink glitter flamingo, and then it says dip into summer, which I think is adorable.
I love it.
Okay.
And then moving right along, we have September. with this, I love this cute little, just a cute little cozy cottage
Oh,
in the
yeah.
woods.
Yeah. You know what? I'm picturing that on so many other types of projects too.
Yes.
Just even that block alone.
Absolutely.
Don't you think?
Yes, for sure. And then mushroom, and again, you probably can't see it on TV, but we're using that flexi foam so that pops out and we get that three-dimensional look again.
Oh, yeah. I want to take just this thankful block and put it on a tea towel.
Oh, that would be
The
darling.
sweetest little, gift to give.
Yeah, absolutely. And then again, we have some acorns, another mushroom, a leaf that's made out of leather, and we have a cute house stitched into this little block.
That's adorable. Of course, that
darling.
background quilting is optional, right?
Yes,
So that's
absolutely.
a separate download should you want to do it yourself instead
Yep.
of taking it to a long arm machine or a sewing machine. But really adorable stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
This has to be one of my
Is
favorites.
this one your favorite? Okay.
Well, I
It's
don't
so
know.
hard to
It's
choose
a
one,
toss-up
right?
between October, November, and December.
Okay.
But come on, they're all so cute.
They're all darling.
Look at these cupcakes for Halloween. It's our sweet and spooky treats right there, my friends. Look how adorable that is with the candy corn. Even like the little candy top up here is
Yeah.
done dimensionally.
We've got another one up here.
Oh, yeah. So cute. Of course, it uses our new Celebrations line
Yeah.
with Kimberbell with the little bat fabric.
We got a little witch's hat here with the leather.
That is too cute.
It's darling.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's
Okay.
October.
And you know how much I love pumpkins.
Oh,
I think
yes.
we all love pumpkins.
Yes.
But look at this. We have some flannel.
Yeah. Yeah,
For our-
it's like this plaid kind of felt piece.
Yeah, it's more felt, but
Yeah.
it has that flannel look
Yeah,
to it. Would be
definitely.
a better way to say it.
Yeah.
I love that there's some stitching on this turkey.
Oh yeah. Give thanks and gather together with a sweet little pie.
Right.
Gosh, the coloring of
That's what I was going to
this.
say. I love the colors of this.
Yeah. Okay, another darling design.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
then, are you ready?
For Christmas.
Okay, this is.
I know,
mean,
this
it's
one
right
has
up
to
there.
be a favorite.
It's right up there, and it coordinates so well with a new Christmas fabric line
Yes.
as well that we
We're
have
so
coming out from
excited
Kimberbell.
about.
But this is called Merry Mail, and oh my goodness.
These little postage stamp look to these quilt blocks.
It's
I absolutely love that.
And don't you love the pinks and the different shades of
I am
green
partial to
that are being
that.
pulled
Yes.
in? Sometimes we don't think pink is traditional,
No.
but it works.
It's
Doesn't
beautiful.
it?
I love it.
Look,
I
we
love
got
it.
a little bit of fur going on
Yeah.
here. There's an embellishment kit too for all of these quilt projects. So if you're
Right.
interested in all the extra little doodads that make it just over the top and oh so darling, check out the embellishment kit as well.
Yes.
All right.
Well, without further ado, we want to introduce our very special guest, Shay Call.
Yes, Shay is our Kimberbell stylist. And I'm telling you what, if something that comes out from Kimberbell is absolutely beautiful, it has Shay's name written all over it. I am not kidding. She knows her stuff, and we could not be more lucky and more fortunate to have her on our staff. So while we bring Shay on, let's go ahead and take a look at how stunning some of the displays are that she's done. First of all, we're looking at Cup of Cheer. Of course, this started out as an empty room, and Shay just made it look and feel like Christmas, didn't she?
It is absolutely stunning. I
Yeah,
love it.
I want it in my home.
Yes.
Or look at this little girl's room from One Hoop Wonders. Again, just all the details.
Over the top.
The colors, the images, everything about it. And then the close-up details of each of these things are just so fantastic. Look at this tabletop from the Harvest Table event that we did. Don't you want to just pick that up and put it in your home?
Absolutely. And you can almost smell the pie baking in the oven.
That's right. Or how about this little scene from Falling for Autumn?
Absolutely stunning. It makes the weather cool off and just feel like you're right there.
So welcome, Shay.
Thank you.
We are so excited to have you here.
I'm glad to be here.
This is going to be a great episode for all of you at home because Shay knows her stuff.
And she
I
makes
cannot wait
everything
to
look
learn from
darling.
you.
Guys
Oh,
are
I
so
know.
nice.
Absolutely.
Today Shay is going to be showing us specifically how to style and show off your mini quilts.
Yeah.
Shay, I wanted to ask you in particular though, there was a photo shoot that you did and you did a gallery wall of the mini quilts. And I wanted to ask you about how you did that and kind of what rules to follow if we wanted to create one of our own.
So when you're creating a gallery wall, one of the first mistakes I think people make when they put anything on the wall is that they either put it too high or too low. And so a general rule of thumb is that you want to put a picture at eye level so that when you're walking in the room and you're in the room, you actually can see it without having to look up or look down.
Okay.
So you'll want to have the center point of your gallery wall be at eye level.
Okay.
Another important tip that I want to share with you guys is to do things in odd numbers and odd groupings.
Okay.
Generally speaking, odd numbers are more aesthetically pleasing. So there's a couple tips. Eye level and odd numbers.
I
So
love
Shay,
that.
when you're talking about eye level, are you saying the center should be eye level and then you build up from there, build around it, or is the eye level like the very top of your quilt?
The center point of, so
Okay.
if you had your mini quilt in the gallery wall, you'd want
Okay.
the mini quilt to be at eye level, and you could build things up around it or below it, but
Yeah.
your focal point you want to have be at eye level.
Okay. That's a great tip.
I love that.
Yeah,
And
I've always
simple
wondered
rules
that.
to follow.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that a lot.
automatically make it look better.
Okay, because I know people are going to ask this, how did you get that mini quilt to hang on the wall?
We do what we have to around here. So at first we actually were tying them on string, and we had just safety pin string to the back, and we're hanging it with a hook. But then, I wish I would have brought one, then we used command strips. You can get really small white ones. They're white at Walmart. And on the way that we stitched our quilt samples is that the stitching is really wide. And so I was able to just slip the command hook on the back, and so you don't even see it.
And turn
on
it
the wall.
around there.
Well, okay.
Yeah. So you're just
Yes,
slipping
right
it right
here.
in there?
Yep.
Okay.
It just,
Between
like you
the
said, you
spine
did
and
that
the
up in
back.
there.
You did
Yep.
that
Okay.
wider stitch that looks more like a hand stitch if someone had hand stitched it.
Yep.
I
And
like
so
that.
it just hung right on there, and you didn't even, it worked
Perfect.
great.
And it's
Yeah.
hidden.
Yep.
I love
Oh,
it.
command hooks for sure.
Yeah.
So if you want that, centerpiece to really stand out, do you have some tips for that?
Yes. So at any point when you're creating a gallery wall or putting something on the wall, well, we're talking about a gallery wall. In order to highlight your main piece, you want to make sure that the pieces around it are complementing it. And so what does that mean? We want to choose colors that are going to offset the colors that you have on your main piece. You want to also make sure that you're not choosing, so the quilts are fairly flat, you could say, right?
Right.
And so I wouldn't want to put something super dimensional next to it necessarily if
it'll
I didn't
detract.
want it to, steal the attention.
Oh, okay, that
So-
makes sense.
Also, if you want this to be the center of attention, you could use more muted colors around it that, same colors that pull from the colors in the design, but colors that maybe are not, this is not even making sense.
No,
Yeah, it
it does. It makes perfect sense. I was just going to say,
Like if you were to do a big giant yellow frame next to this, that would be calling all the
Complementary.
attention.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, I
it could
see
be
what you're
calling
saying.
all of the attention depending
Got
on
you.
the size of the frame, right? So white would be more neutral, and it would still tie into the colors that are on the quilt. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
it does. It
So-
makes perfect sense.
In fact, that makes me think, like when you look at a finished project of Kimberbell's and we bring it to you as Kimberbell Stylist here, and we say, we need you to do a photo shoot. Does your eye immediately go to what colors can I pull out of there?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then whether it's too much or too little, I mean,
Yes.
how do you determine that?
There's like so much back and forth. I usually gather a lot of different things, different color tones, and it's like, let's put this with it. Now let's try this with it. And
Yeah.
we want the product to shine, the project to be the most important thing that you notice. So you just have to
Keep that
just
balance.
have to feel it, right? Yeah.
That's how I do. I'm very visual, so
Yes,
I would
yes.
be like you, buy all the things and then return what doesn't
Set it
work.
up and try it. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
love
just
that.
a few weeks ago for Inside the Hoop, I had done the little quilted tote, right? Remember with the birds across it?
Yes, yes.
And so I brought it to work and I said, Shay, I need you to take some photos, some lifestyle photos of this bag. And I'm thinking, no, she's probably just going to sling it over her shoulder and then off we go. Oh, no. She went into the prop room here at Kimberbell. And I guess what I'm thinking is that you just start pulling colors off the shelf. You put it onto a table, put some books, put some plants, and it looked gorgeous in the end. Is that kind of like what the magic is? I don't know.
Yep, you just gotta pull all the things. You gotta make a big mess, and then
Yeah.
that's when the magic happens.
That's right. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Okay, I like how you made the gallery wall when you did the mini quilt shoot for year round.
Yes.
So you did like one wall, and then there were just subtle little things that you would change out for each season. Explain to us
Yes.
how you would go about doing that.
So one of the main things that I had on there was a wooden basket that was on the wall. You'll notice in the pictures, and that was neutral, and the brown was neutral, so it went well enough with each of the projects. And then I just changed out like the greenery or the plants that were in it for every
Love it.
month.
Okay.
So that's a simple thing that you can do. Like you could have a vase or like obviously a basket on the wall and keep that there, but just switch out a few elements that tie it into the quilt for that month.
I love that.
It's all the little details, Shay. All the details
I
that
do
you
love
put
details.
in. Gosh, we love you. I understand that you have a little demonstration to show us today
do.
with mini quilts. Why don't you go ahead and share what you brought?
Okay, so this is new content for you guys.
Yeah.
We don't have this, we didn't do this in the photo shoot, but this is an idea. We wanted to share another idea with you on how you could style your mini quilts, because obviously you could hang them on the wall like we talked about.
Sure.
Or you could get crazy and order one of these purse hangers off of Amazon.
Whoa.
So this is
it
actually
really is to just hang a
it's
purse?
for hanging
Yeah.
Who does that?
purses.
That's what I said too.
You know, she
I
must
obviously
be really
don't
classy.
live that lifestyle.
I want to be like
Okay,
her.
purse hanger right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
What a great idea.
Or maybe they just use them in stores, but
Yeah.
I'm sure there are a few princesses around that use them in their closets. So anyways, this is literally a purse hanger.
Okay.
I just found it on Amazon.
All
or
right.
you could, there's wreath hangers at craft stores. You
Sure.
can get a wreath hanger.
Yeah.
And then I just safety pinned ribbon to the back.
Okay.
And again, to point out this detail, I did pull out lots of ribbon colors. And I didn't want the ribbon to be the attention grabbing part. You want the color to complement
Yes.
the project.
Sure.
So that it matches and coordinates, and because if something is not complementary, it actually can draw attention
Be
away as
detracting,
well,
sure,
right? If
right?
the color was not right. So this
Yeah.
is neutral, still matches, and then just safety pinned them on there, and then hung it on this little
Okay.
purse hanger.
But then you got a few little props going
Yes,
on
yeah.
here
so-
that scream summer too.
Yes.
Right?
So I'll tell you about this. I wanted to give you guys something simple that you could do. I wanted it to feel doable. For some people that don't like to decorate or don't do it very often,
Sure.
it can feel overwhelming. So I just wanted to give you guys something really simple and basic that I feel like would
like
be,
that.
generally speaking, hopefully easy for you to pull off. So again, we have our odd number here.
Oh, yes, you do.
So three is a great number. If I like details, I like stuff, I like pretty things. So, I might do 5 things, but sometimes 5 gets a little crazy. So anyways, odd numbers is great though.
Yeah.
It creates good balance aesthetically. Again, here we've got this little plant and it's echoing the stars up here.
Of course
that.
it is.
Isn't
I
it
just
cute?
noticed that. Yes.
Cute.
Yeah.
There was red and blue, but again, back to choosing colors that will complement. I felt like the white was just calmer. It wasn't like if it had been red, I feel like your eye would have gone right to the red. So this
Okay.
is still echoing what's here
Yeah.
while complementing it, but not screaming for all the attention.
Well, even the green little plant kind of brings out the green
color,
background there.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
And then talk to us about this. What a fun idea.
So most of
They're
you,
kind of like sparklers.
it's true. It's
me.
true. Right ahead. So a lot of you probably have kids or grandkids, friends, family, whoever coming over, and it's always fun to have a treat jar, right?
Yes.
That's relatable, that's warm, that's friendly, that's welcoming. So that was my idea here. It's festive because you can pick a color, again, of a treat that matches the quilt.
Sure.
And it's functional, and it's fun, and it's inviting for the people that are in your home.
And doesn't licorice just kind of scream summer and happiness too?
Yes,
Me and Kim were
absolutely.
talking about that.
Yes.
It does. When I was growing up, we would always have strawberry Twizzlers, and my
Oh my
mom would
gosh.
all let us have 2. Everyone can take 2 out of the bag.
But Shay, come on. The real debate here is it Twizzlers or is it red vines?
Ooh.
That's the
That's-
hot topic for today, right?
Yes.
What is it, ladies?
I don't know.
I'm a red vine girl.
I'm kind of a red vine girl.
My husband loves Twizzler though.
Yeah.
So we
What
usually
happens
have both
if you
at
can
our
do
house.
both? Oh, okay. See,
Oh,
because
okay.
I actually like both of them.
Yeah.
but I feel like I feel a little bit like a traitor sometimes.
This is
in my-
pretty tasty though.
Yeah,
I will say.
yeah, you're
and it
not
is
wrong.
so cute. Okay, I
Darling,
love that.
super
So
darling.
that's July,
Yep, so
of
here's
course.
July.
You've got a few others.
Yep,
Yes.
and then
Just
I've
by
got,
switching it out, a few things out. This is so doable. It's not overwhelming, is it?
Right. That's what I love about it is it's simple. The rules are really easy to follow.
Yeah, threes.
Yep.
You know, 3 or 5. Pulling out some colors. Oh, yes.
Isn't this guy cute? We just have
Oh
this
my
little table, but
gosh. Absolutely.
And I love because the tin is like rustic.
Yeah.
And so it pulls those
pulls this.
grays and that kind of farm fresh feel. Mm-hmm. And then cookies that are in a muted tone.
Oh,
Brilliant.
yes.
that was very on purpose.
I love it.
Of course it
I
was.
love
You
it.
can't have like
Genius.
bright pink macarons
Nope.
or anything.
Later,
Right?
but not today.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I also wanted to point out here, again, yes, I pulled the colors. That was my goal, is to pull the colors that are on the quilt, make it matching, but I mean, you could probably call it matchy-matchy, but
Yeah.
I think it's got a decent amount of variety.
Yes.
It's a nice coordinate.
I love it.
Another little tip, though, for you ladies is to, texture is a great way to create visual interest when we're decorating in our homes.
Sure.
Love that.
So here we've got not just one kind of leaves, we've got like 4, 5 different
yeah.
picks here.
Subtle
lots of-
colors, but texture.
Yeah, just adds variety, it adds visual interest, and it just makes it more pleasing to look at. A lot of times when you buy picks at the store too, people, I am guilty of this in my past, I've changed. But you want to kind of spread the little
So
branches
it's not just
out.
one clump.
Yep,
Right,
yep,
okay.
spread them out, mix them in together, and make them be
I
beautiful.
like that.
So.
That's perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I have that tendency too. I buy the pick and I just put it in there.
Get in there.
There it is.
Yeah.
Spread it out.
It looks a little more
Spread the love a
artistic,
little
like you
bit.
know what you're doing if you just
You don't
weave
just-
it in there.
Got it.
Yeah.
You
Got
ever
it.
need a cookie?
Oh yeah, the blondies.
The pecan
Yeah.
sandies.
Sandies, that's
Yeah.
there. Yeah, yeah.
They're so
Okay.
good.
Love that too.
No one can eat just one.
I'm going to get full on the set today. Eating all these treats.
Brought it for you, Kim.
Thank you. Okay, what else do you have?
All right, last
One
we
more?
have our Christmas
Ooh,
one.
I can't wait to see what you do with this one.
Peppermints are always cute. When are they not
Yes.
cute? Don't
Yes.
tell me they're not cute, because I know that they are.
I may not
Yes.
like them. They're probably not my favorite.
But for decor,
candy,
they
but
are
come
awesome.
Yeah, they're
on.
not.
Yeah,
Yeah, we don't
for
really want to
decor.
eat them, but we want to
No.
decorate with them.
They're so cute.
Alrighty,
Yeah.
Well, and I feel like Christmas is the one time that you can go a little more over the top.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel that.
If you know Shay, you know that.
Everyone at Kimberbell's like, by the time Christmas comes, we're over it. I'm like, not me. Can we have Christmas
We're just-
every day?
I know,
Yeah.
I set mine up the day after, we've already had this
Yeah,
debate
yeah,
as to when you can
yes.
set up your tree, but mine's out the day after Halloween.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
And this
She
year,
lives a beautiful
this year,
life.
Yeah.
this year we made it till March before it got put away.
Yeah.
Wow, you beat me.
Wow.
I was February.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us about this.
Okay, so actually I broke my rule of 3s here, but pretend I didn't. So I just wanted you to see
It's
both
okay.
the trees because they're
Oh,
both
because
cute.
they're so pretty.
But you could pick one or the other, right?
Yes.
Yes.
sure.
Or actually
I
when
love
we
that little pop of red back
know, and
there.
the
Or you
glitter.
can grab one more thing.
Or you
and
could grab
do-
one more thing. And actually, when we styled this, we had a bunch of trees. I just love Christmas trees. So you can
So
have
cute.
small trees around here. Anyways, so there you have it. That's what we've got here. One other thing that I wanted to point out, one more decorating tip, is that we want to have size variation, and we don't want it to be too extreme, but we don't want things to be close in mass or size, because then they compete for one another's for your attention.
Right. So you're
So-
saying like if you had something just as big as this quilt, then it's just side by side and it doesn't
Right,
have
they're
that
competing for the
dimension.
attention.
Or just
So-
as wide as the quilt.
Right, and actually, these 2 trees are breaking that rule, as you can see. So they're so cute. But so this is an option A or option B situation.
All right.
But because the trees are the same height, they
Yeah.
would be competing for attention. So you generally want to have height differences,
Okay, that
as
makes
well
sense.
as mass differences. So
Wow.
I like it.
There we go.
I like it.
Oh my gosh. So, I think for me, when my kids were younger, I was totally into decorating for all the holidays. Now that they've gotten a little older and they're out of the house, I'm an empty nester, I'm kind of not so much that way anymore. Bah humbug, maybe I should be, but I just want that little area of my home to decorate with. It feels very doable. It doesn't feel overwhelming, and I could see doing something like this in those areas. What areas of the home do you think this little setup would be perfect for?
Yeah, I hear that's a common thing that happens.
Yeah.
That people, you get tired after decorating for years.
It's a lot. It's a lot. You pull it all out knowing you just have to put it all away.
Yeah. I'm not quite there, but I feel for you that
Yes,
are.
yeah.
So this is a great simple way, like you're saying, to make your home feel festive for different seasons.
Yeah.
This would be great on a side table like we've got right here.
Yeah.
You could do it on a coffee table. You could do it on an entry table or even an island counter in your kitchen.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's what
just
I'm
on a
thinking.
corner. Yeah.
Yep. Or on your kitchen table.
As
Yeah.
a centerpiece, yeah.
As a centerpiece on your hearth, just like to the side. Well, make sure that it's not, too close to the fire. We don't want things to melt.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's lots of places that you could set up something really simple like this.
Yeah.
Some people have small counter spaces, like a little desk
Yeah, that's separate
section
kind of
or
from,
whatever.
Yeah.
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 I love that.
You have given us so much to think about, to
It's
dream
encouraged me
about.
again to go do something fun in my house.
Oh my gosh, doesn't it make you just the wheels start turning?
Yes. All
Do you-
the possibilities.
Do you think design and color and beauty all the time?
Yes, Kim,
Yeah.
I do.
Of course she does.
We call her our glitter gal at
Yes.
Kimberbell because Shay loves the sparkle and the shine and the beautiful, just like her. Beautiful inside and out. But that's what a fun job you have.
I know.
I do love my job. I just
Yes.
feel
Good
so
answer.
strongly that our atmosphere, you guys have heard me give speeches about this in meetings,
Sure.
but I just think that the atmosphere is a really big deal in how we feel every day. So that's why Kimberbell is so awesome. It's giving you projects and opportunities to beautify your world, your life, your home, and make it a better place where people feel loved and welcomed and happy. And so it matters. It's a big deal.
It does
What more can we
matter.
say?
I know. That is a perfect way to end today. I hope that you were inspired just as we were, and I cannot wait to see what kinds of ideas start coming out onto, the Bellas and Fellas Facebook page. Post your pictures, share with them, share those images with us, with Shay. I know you would love to see all of that kind of thing too, because it truly is all about beautifying your home and making your home and your life just a little bit more joyful, right?
Absolutely.
Just with beautiful things like
In
this.
stereo.
Wow. Shay, we need to have you back. Because I am sure, as more seasons and holidays come around, we're going to be like,
Yep.
Where's our Shay?
Yep,
We need
absolutely.
Shay to help us with decorating
part
tips
2.
and ideas, right? I think you would all agree. Well, thank you for joining us again today. You are wonderful.
Thank you for having me.
In every way, my friend. This has been a fun show, so thank you. And Ginger, shout out to you. We missed you, but we'll see you next week. And we'll see all of you next week for Inside the Hoop. I certainly hope. Until then, keep doing what you love and keep experiencing the joy of creativity. Bye-bye.